really shit, bro. And
he hates shit, bro.
He hates shit. Offense impact is not just words.
He went straight at shit.
I can't wait to get a shit, bro. That's really good, bro.
Why? You're talking about some regular season shit, bro. You kill. Oh God, game code. Bro, the players gonna beat your ass, bro.
I'm just saying it's a regular season award.
Nah, bro.
He went straight at shit.
That's not like you win MVP. You got it's 30 other teams in the NBA. You don't say you win the MVP because you swept OKC.
They're the best team in the league.
He said, "Hey, this for y'all MVP."
And you know who that's.
I got him up out of here.
Yeah, that's the shit.
It had nothing to do with Shaq at all. That was all shit.
That'd be the
best been in the league. I whooped that nigga 4 times this year.
Said that.
And y'all can't go out there.
That's not why you made MVP.
And I really can score more, but I like my teammates. So.
And Loco, he said, I remember he was like, I'm coming back. He started like Winnie the Pooh. Move on the side. Broadway. DJ like, team controlling crew, man. All up.
You call in the whole
I would love you to call in.
Yeah, make sure you first.
Yeah, I love to see y'all act.
We working Friday, by the way, Chad. So, yeah, we'll be here Friday. Don't worry about it.
Y'all niggas know how they want fucking.
Yeah, I will always
get your whole ass on the hair.
Yeah, for sure.
Reeves outside.
You gotta call it in, bro. You got a free pass. You got to make your doctor, brother. Oh, y'all, I think we're going to take care of the penalty. That's like 121-116. That was up at 32.7, just half. Double 21. That point scored and rebounds. OG had 21 as well. Zion had 22. Young Fears 5.1. Now he had 21. So these bad guys, see, he had 18. Yes, sir. Very well. Love to see it. He hit that deep ball all the way right.
Yeah, he's going to be scared. He was trying to guard from Rick a couple times.
They had the game.
Yeah, he's ducking no rest at all.
Then the Brunson just went crazy.
Every time George Clark gets back to rotation.
Oh my God.
Hey, Trey Murphy did something amazing every game.
With the ball.
Thanks, man.
Get off. Oh my God.
I watched the game, bro. He was hooping.
And he was talking
So
too.
he took him out at the end. They should have let him beat the little boy. They had to put him Jonathan Hurley.
He was 32 piece there. So right bucket.
Nigga had to have like 13 or some shit.
Ah, yeah.
Because for real, he only had like 18 through the third, I believe.
He figured NBA out like,
Oh my gosh.
like no other.
Yeah, when he feel like I want to kill, that's how you feel, bro.
Reeves with the rebound. The Lakers with
He
a quick
scored
start
like
to this
6,
game.
7, bro. He open things up. Like,
They got a lot of us 2 postseasons in a row.
I ain't gonna lie, them black niggas fucking you know, they can call you by the end of cross.
Okay, y'all.
In the Lakers smart
They should have worked with my
This
head.
nigga just throwing the ball.
get them off me.
and no good to start the night missing his first attempt there. Good with the triple.
No, I would. All these random niggas guarding him. They could have killed Jeremiah in the
6-point
game.
game.
They should have killed him again.
Outside for Smart.
Nigga cooking the whole thing.
Yeah, it don't matter what.
Every play, bro. Stop it.
That one, no.
That's what I'm calling.
Powered it down.
I'm killing all these niggas.
Well, that's another thing.
Aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
This shit was good versus some shots been struggling recently.
Greg, a little
That's how
more.
it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
That's
And so
tough.
Mitch Johnson
One of the best PGs in the league, man. That versus a real bucket, no matter what, no matter who guards him. It's up. All right, moving on. He hit. Oh yeah, they played it. They said, don't let him have another bad playoff performance, man. Go ahead, load it up, Blue. That's very disrespectful, man. But we gotta play it anyway.
Close concentration to hit the double clutch late. Nice work inside. Smaller, so cunning and crafty.
He said it. He had one bad game. He's going up.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
The full uniform is disgusting, by the way. Out of pocket, man. Moving on. The whole
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm Kobe. Shout out to my guy. Go ahead and call it, DJ.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is, baby. Felt the ass, baby. In Charlotte. You got the ass. 130. For the top franchise record, they had 26 yesterday. Kobe White had 27 in next year. LaMelo moved to second place all-time with Hornets in threes. He had 28. Yeah, go ahead and load it up, baby.
Lakers leading by 8.
We was wondering what Kobe White was going to do.
That was fire.
So it's the Spurs now.
Look at Cole, bro. He is cold. Nah, he definitely cold.
He just don't look like he's being serious.
Look at that, man. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. That's a good one.
What you waving your finger for, nigga? You know that shit all me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on. Man. They don't start that free throw shit again, man. Damn. Maybe they made free throws all week.
That's a very good. Load up Kobe White, man. 27-18 minutes, man.
That was Kobe White.
You look at somebody's trade, but
Nice team.
Sure.
We was on your ass early in the year.
yeah, I'm saying, we see the business.
We gotta show them the links that make sense to me at first. I guess I don't know shit.
Kobe White back in Carolina.
He doing what he did in Chicago for a team that's actually decent. Because he be killing the second half of the year. I know that.
Game winner to win.
That's a fact, bro. Oh my God.
And the second quarter will get underway just after this.
You see that?
That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. The King, my Lord.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
There were people in there said he had to do something about thanking us, and nobody wants to watch 40-point blowouts. I'm like, y'all talking about the Kings every night. Because we don't know that.
Nobody gonna watch them anyway.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack.
My Doug Collins, Doug Cousins can do smell salts, man. Bring us to the team right now, man.
Johnson, right side. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
The greatest collection of basketball talent on the planet. This game is. You don't want to miss.
Here's Kennard. Here's Laravia. Offline with his three.
With your power, cast a curse
Antonio trailing here.
on Emily, so that she shows her ugly face
Elliott
to
to score.
Edward.
Johnson outside.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here. Back with some more news. Join us now to the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the shock reason why Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame, a shock return for WrestleMania 42, Brock Lesnar hints at retirement, Paul Bearer's son passes away, Chris Jericho teases another return. WWE has gone way too far with this. Has WWE become too soft? Is RVD returning to WWE?
Decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Now listen to the intro, we'll get straight into our first story.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Our first story looks at the shock reason why Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame. Our top story today looks at the latest allegation thrown towards Vince McMahon, and it's come from none other than former WWE star Jesse Ventura. Ventura appeared on the latest episode of the Piers Morgan Uncensored show, and Ventura took aim at Donald Trump being in the WWE Hall of Fame. Trump being a Hall of Famer is a tragedy. This guy's never been in the ring. I've got a good friend, Ken Patera, Olympian, first man to overhead press 500 pounds, 25 years.
What you doing? What that is? Yeah, you not 100? I don't know if it was 100. Not NBA legend? No. Well, we got a lot to get into today. There was cracking in Gil's arena. So Wemby made his case for why he should be the MVP this season. But is the alien spitting or tripping? He did have a reassured approach to why he should be the MVP. He got the mic. It's his time to shine. NBA Players Association claps back at the league's 65 game rules, or change is coming, or is it here to stay? Kevin Durant, one of the most efficient bucket getters in NBA history, but where does KD stack up against the all-time greats? Before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is available in most states, including Texas, California, and Florida. New customers get $50 in bonus entries when they play just $5 to get started. Just use code GIL when you sign up, and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make it, win money with code GIL. If you can't watch the show live on YouTube, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So, San Antonio Spurs been cooking since February 1st. The San Antonio Spurs, can you know players Spurs been cooking since February 1st. You know, the NBA 22-2 in their last 24 games. Just 3 games behind the Thunder for the top spot in the season. Wemby has emerged as a viable MVP candidate and one of, if not the best two-way players in the league. After San Antonio's blowout win over the Heat South Beach Monday, to clinch their first Southwest Division title since 2016, was asked to make a case for why he should be MVP this season. My first word would be that.
And here's Los Angeles.
Defense is 50% of the game.
In this quarter.
And it's been their value so far in the series.
Going to work.
Because I believe I'm the most impactful player defensively in the league. Second argument would be that we almost scored OKC this season, and we dominated it. 6 times we did real team, and 4 times we got, more rotation players. And the third argument would be that offense impact is not just words.
Game's about to start.
We are in the for Wemby's point. He's the most valuable defender in the league, current front-runner to win his first defensive player of the year. The Spurs did go 4-1 against the Thunder this season, and his offensive impact does go well beyond his points. The alien averaged 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks, and a steal in 57 games this season, while playing just over 29 minutes per game. So Wemby currently has the highest net rating in the league at 16.6, with SGA a close second at 14.9. But SGA has a higher player efficiency rating than Wemby, with Jokic currently leading the league in that category. So we'll start with you first. Wemby spitting or tripping with his MVP case?
It's the same argument I had for Shea 2 years ago, where the voters had been coming into the NBA, preseason 10th in the West, and they were number 1, and he was the best player with the young team. And it's the same case here where no one had Spurs, fighting for the top spot in the NBA. And the fact that Wemby is the best player he is, a two-way player more defensively than offensively, as of right now. But, 2 years from now, obviously he's going to be taking over everything. He does have a case. I mean, he's behind, but, you can give him 2 if he's 2 or 3. Just seems like, his catch-up game he's going to have to give you a couple 50s here and there. I mean, to really, give a real run for Shea. It seems like Shea has it locked in. It's his to lose. Right? And Wemby goes out there and have a 40, 20, 20 and fucking big block game, then, we're talking. But, right now he can't argue that he should be, in this conversation. But the fact that he has to speak on it lets you know that no one's really considering it because Shea ain't said shit. But just go out there and do what he does. Like with the one about Wemby, I think his case for the MVP.
I don't know. I don't like that he keep pleading and begging for it. But the fact that he mentioned defense, I feel like the MVP is not a defense award. That's a defensive player. I feel like when you look at the MVP, it's more on the offensive side. Talk about Joker with triple-double. Shea averaging 30-something. Luka almost a triple-double. These guys are flirting with 50, they contribute 50 points so they, offensive are more. So I think we're trying to get Wemby too much too early. He's going to for sure be an MVP one day. But right now, I don't like that he's begging for it,
So, he was asked a question, so he simply answered the question.
So you don't have to give reasons why you should be MVP. Right? You could say some real move and easy, I deserve it, that's why you keep it pushing.
Okay.
We'll see free throws
All right, let's go over you, Skip. I know this couch last week talked a little Wemby. Yeah, I believe at that point you said you didn't think that he was allowed to be MVP candidate. What do you think when you hear Wemby giving his 3 arguments for why he should be MVP this season?
I would make this young man, to me, because he's been campaigning now several times for several weeks, is getting dangerously full of himself, a little premature here, that he's starting to believe in his game, that he does already own this league. And I remind everybody, he still hasn't played one single playoff game in his life, not one. And I would remind everybody that if you look at his regular season 1-loss record in 3 years of pro basketball, it's 84-90. And I know the first 2 years he wasn't surrounded by quite the talent that he has now, but he did not dominate the first 2 years. And this year, his blocks per game, just for the record, I'm not exaggerating, they have fallen almost a full block per game this year. And that's a dramatic drop if you know total blocks per season. And he's clearly still the best defensive player, and he is dominating, and he is overwhelming and overpowering. I got you. And he will win Defensive Player of the Year, run away. But Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to win Most Valuable Player, run away. Because just look at the odds right now. He's -900. Wemby's third in the odds at +12. It's like the Grand Canyon gap between those two. And just for the record, this is dangerous because I promise you SGA is listening and taking notes right now about everything that Wemby is saying. And just for the record, even though Wemby's team has won 6 in a row, Oklahoma City has now won 12 in a row and is still 3 games up on San Antonio. So if San Antonio were 3 or 6 or 9 games up, you have me, but you don't have me now. And the truth is, the God's truth is that SGA, the reigning MVP and the reigning Finals MVP, is having an even better season this year than he had a year ago. He's all the way up to 39% from 3. In each of the last 6 years, he's gotten better from 3. That's a beautiful thing to see. And 39% plus every clutch number in the books, all the last 5 minutes of late and close games, he is #1 in the league in every single category. And on top of that, he had to deal with the pressure of breaking an unbreakable wilt record It's just unbreakable. It's impossible, and he did it. And now he's 6 games past Will. He's scoring 20 a game. What is he, all the way up to 132 in a row? It's ridiculous. And he had to do it this year with Oklahoma City not having their second best player, an all-star and a second-team all-defense player in Jalen Williams for 45 games. 45 games without him? So, to me, SG, the other two things about him that people don't know, he leads the league in points off drives. He leads the league, and he leads the league in mid-range shooting percentage. So he's number one in the league at 58% shooting mid-range jump shots. I mean, these are ridiculous. He's having a better year this year than he had last year. So he can campaign all he wants, but if he might just campaign San Antonio into a bigger and bigger mine for the postseason.
Okay. There we go. Let's get going. Let's shift over to this side of the couch. The distinguished NFL player for here, Wemby, out here campaigning to win MVP, presenting 3 separate arguments. What's your reaction to that? And do you think is worthy of that distinction?
He was asked a question first and foremost.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it
15
was
seconds left to play here in the third.
for campaign for his money yards.
Yeah. But he brought it up before. I want to play here MVP. I want to win it all.
Yeah, of course. Young guys who come in with this much hype and talent. Yeah, that's been their thought process.
Los Angeles on top.
Has he done enough this season to surpass Shea? I don't think so. Has he put his team in a great position for the postseason? Absolutely. He is the best defender in the NBA, without a doubt. He affects the game the most, should I say, defensively. But yeah, I don't think he's done enough to. I don't think he's done enough to surpass Jaylen Brown and Kate Cunningham. Just from what they've done for their teams, and especially Jaylen Brown. Him holding the fort down all season when Jason Tatum was out. I don't think maybe has done more for his team than being in second. Just like y'all, in fact, I would vote for Jaylen Brown before Wemby and MVP. Louis supposed to pick up his team wins. He's been 29 minutes tonight, 24-11. I think the blocks are down, Skip, because teams are weary of him now. They're more aware of his presence. So, it's rewarded at times, right? He affects the game with Jeff Mohanna, right? Well, his defensive rating is higher, but his blocks are down, right? So it's things like that that you pay attention to. But no, future league this year, definitely defensive player of the year, but future MVP probably. But you still have guys like Shea, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all these young guys came for the league. You still can't count out what Nikola is doing. Like, I just don't want people to get used to that. Because it's not normal. It seems like that. Because it's not normal. Right? To shoot the percentage that he shoots, year in, year out, game in, game out, rebounds, and things like that's not normal. So I don't want people to get fatigued with Nikola's second season Evo. Like, that's a weird thing. Right? Because he missed some games. Like, no, he's still that. And I don't want people to forget that. Like, he's still consistently the most valuable player for that team. And put his team in the best situation to win. But no, I think Wemby is just right now, his team should do more campaigns for him than he should. Right? The San Antonio Spurs should have campaigns and different things, commercials, and those things, if that's a real thing.
Let's shift over to Mr. B. Anything about Wemby? Allow me to be MVP this season.
I like it. I love the confidence, I love the swag, because we do know what's coming. And I think he's just putting things on notice for himself. Will he win it this year? No. Like Ken, like everybody said, you know, you got Jaylen Brown, you got Kate Cunningham, you got SGA, who's been balling too. But I think if he gets it now, it's going to be hard because for anybody else to get it, because of what he does and what he does bring to the table. But I mean, you know, you do have situations where, you know, Westbrook got it. They were in 6 plays. Jokic, when he got it, he was in 6 plays too. So
You just never know. But I do like the fact that he is pretty noticeable about defense, and because he is a two-way player, and I just think that in the future he's going to be winning 3 or 4 leagues because of what he does. So, but if you get it to him right now, I mean, you can like, Anthony Edwards, all these guys. I just don't ever see them being able to have a shot to win it.
Yeah, it's never want to come to this place where it comes to MVP. It's unfortunate,
but why not? Because guys now today you got Jaylen Brown and Blake Bowles.
Blake Bowles, it helps you. It helps, but it's not the lead off where it's just, I mean, besides that, for Bill Russell play, but, offensively, with certain offensive games, So it's like quarterbacks always, right? The quarterback is going to always be in the MVP conversation for the NFL because he's the one just the yards, right? It's touchdown and yards. So that's the point for the game, like the NBA, right? It's going to always be those guys, unfortunately.
Okay, that's what does it matter to you guys then that in defensive win shares, individual defense, Wimby is #1, but SGA is 5th in the league in defensive win shares. I mean, nobody talks about that, but he's top 5 defender. If it counts, when he says 60% of the game, wait a second, then your rival.
Like for the vote, for MVP, no skin, but for hoopers like that watch, we like to say that SJ competes on that side of the ball, right? So like if we thinking about, all that he does for his team, we gonna mention defense last. Right, he gets everybody involved, so that's just good here. Solid defender doesn't doesn't get taken advantage of on defensive end, all those things. We know that because we watch him play and we watch the team. We see the defensive rate, so we know that. But as far as he voting, I don't think it buzzes. Well, I don't think it will matter.
Ain't that why they got it? So should they have an offensive player of the year too?
Yeah, I think it should be like the NFL. I really think it should be like the NFL.
They're not defensive player of the year.
Who will get the offensive player of the year? No scoring time.
What scoring team? I was about to say scoring time. That's the.
But is there more to offense than just scoring?
I think so. Yeah, then that's going to get confused.
All right. So, if you're talking about offensive player of the year, where would you put Jokic in that?
It's the only person you're going to name.
All right. That's one you ain't 11.
That's the only person you're going to name. In history, even that's the only person you're going to try to grab is Jokic. So you're going to change the whole thing.
No, I'm saying what Luka doesn't equate.
Yeah, he's going to be the scorer. So you're going to say,
why not? Why not? Because you put a guy like Giddey who does a lot for his team. Like you put certain guys in that category. So would Arn fit that category? So what other stat are you going to be using for the offensive part?
The assists?
All of it. So with assists, points, how the offensive rebounds count to that? They made up a fashion.
Points and assists? And plus and
huh? They got a fashion award.
Yeah, that's the league.
League? Okay, defensively.
They got to ask you. A solid win on the road for them.
Okay, we know 7-6 is 7-6.
By the time GA, this one wound down.
Defensively, what you want to do, take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.